Look at Brandon's newfound love for fashion.
Wow.
Look
No, when
at that,
I first
man.
met this guy, right, he's literally, don't be fooled by his Instagram.
Yeah.
This guy will show up everywhere, and literally everywhere, in slippers, a pair of sports shorts, and some like tank top or like
Can we do a
sleeveless
proper
shirt
intro?
from
No.
Bangkok. there,
Okay,
you know,
a proper
the
intro.
island.
Welcome back to the show, Brandon.
Thank you.
Your fashion has changed.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone can... Is there a white shot for this?
Yeah,
it's a
white
white shot.
sure,
Yeah, it's a
sure.
white shot.
Guess who's entered their baggy pants era?
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you can see.
White
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
Denim on denim, man, but black.
Black denim on black.
Denim is the
Well done.
thing now, bro. It's back. Denim on denim. Can see a white shot.
Yeah, can see, bro. Can see.
see
I think that's enough of the white
That's-
shot.
yeah, that's
Thank you.
enough of the white
of the white shot.
This is coming from a guy who attended our company annual dinner in
Yes.
Japan in shorts and a t-shirt. And not just any
No,
shorts.
he was so proud. He was like, guys, I put a lot of thought into my outfit. And then Alex and Arwin, they all just roasted him so hard.
I came down to the lobby. I was like, Brandon, is that what you're wearing? Yeah.
No lah, because I didn't bring any baggy pants. Honestly, Japan kind of changed me. I'll be honest with you. Japan really did change me. I have a new tagline right now. I don't know if I shared it with you guys. Everywhere I go, I saw it, I wore it, I bought it.
What? So have you just been going on a shopping spree everywhere now?
I saw it, I bought it, I wore it. I mean, simple as that, dude. I don't have to think so much. Don't think.
Just buy, huh?
Just buy. And then look at me now, man. I feel like, I can walk along. What is that, by the way? Can we come back to the white shot? What in
this
the
is
world is
cool,
that,
bro.
Ryan?
It's not podcast. This is not
This is-
podcast, okay?
Bro,
People here to
People cannot
listen, not see.
you know.
Bro, that
Cannot
is
see,
so
you know.
not slams, man. That is
What
so
do you
not...
mean it's not slam?
Why are you wearing skinny jeans? That's like
It's
ew.
not skinny jeans.
That's
Bruh,
skinny.
It's 3/4
I like
pants,
how
ah.
Brandon
That's you, bro.
has become a much more confident guy to the fact that he even is using his own
his own
his
tagline.
his own tagline. It slams.
That's so
coming
not slams,
from
bro.
coming from slaps. No, it's not slaps. It's slams.
It
Okay.
slams. So not fetch.
I love this newfound
So
confidence in you. Confidence.
Thank you.
How does your what does your wife feel about it?
She loves it, man. I came out of the house today and I decided to wear denim and denim. And
Yeah.
I usually never wear denim and denim, like you say, t-shirt, shorts, and that's slippers, and that's what I wear. And I did a fit check with her. I was like, B. I really did say the word fit check, by the way. Yeah. I know that's why you're laughing at. I look at her. I was like, hey, B, how do I look? And she was so busy working. She just glanced at me. She's like, I was like, no. Stop right there. Work is important. But fashion is my passion. So you have
is your
to look at me
passion
for
now.
at least 30 seconds and say, affirm me and acknowledge my presence and my fashion.
Not 30 seconds, 15 lah. As long as an
15 lah.
Instagram story, because everybody seems to be doing a fit check on Instagram story.
Exactly. And she's like, oh, you look good. You can pull off the denim and denim. So I was like,
Wow.
hell yeah.
Wait, is she just saying that because she's your wife, or do you think she actually meant it?
She was just busy working. Like, she wanted to get rid of me as fast as possible.
Yeah.
No, but remember you told me at one point, right? Like Phoebe was literally like dressing you.
Yes.
Because you really couldn't give
What
a
do you
shit
mean?
about.
What do you mean at one point? I think ever since they met.
Right.
I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I don't. Alright, many people might not agree with this.
Okay,
but
before we get to that.
We got sponsored.
Yeah. I need to say a few things.
Hey, bro.
Huh?
Milo, man.
Yeah, before we continue more, I want to let you know that this episode is brought to you by Milo. Power up your day with Milo. Comes with so many variants, 3-in-1, whole grain cereal, less sugar, high fiber, original, to conveniently fit different lifestyles. Made with natural ingredients from cocoa, malt and barley and milk. Milo is the approved healthier choice. And also at the end of this episode, we spoke to I don't want to spoil it. I have to,
Teaser a bit.
Teaser a bit. He's an Olympian. Very proud.
Oof.
Very honored to have met him. I've met a few Olympians. Ryan's brother is one of them. Saw that.
Yeah.
My brother, there you go.
Ryan's brother is one of them. And every Olympian I pass by and I hear their story. They're all very inspiring, lah. Then after that, I go to the mirror and look at myself. Look at you.
At least you're wearing baggy pants, you're not like right.
Yeah.
Wow,
Dude.
bro.
You know what? Actually, to be honest, I will compliment Ryan's fashion sense.
Yeah.
But at work, no.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
No, at work it's always like shorts and t-shirt, complete t-shirt, because like half the time is like trying to solve problems. But when he went to Japan, I was like, damn, look at
No
this
bad,
guy.
no
Actually,
bad,
no.
huh?
When you
Actually
went
got
to Japan,
effort,
bro,
right?
I'll give it to you, bro.
Hey, thanks,
When
man.
he goes out,
Fashion is
out also actually like on our outings or clubbing nights. There was one time where Jeannie, our producer, sent me a photo and I mean, yeah, Ryan looks cool, but he dressed like The Rock.
Oh, it was my black shirt.
A black shirt,
wear, like, a
turtleneck,
turtleneck?
and then like with chains.
You know what?
He was just missing the fanny pack.
Turtlenecks, I think, will come back. I have
Do you
this
think so?
feeling.
Not in
I
Malaysia,
think-
like, it's just too hot for turtleneck.
Ah, fair
Yeah.
enough, lah.
Yeah.
But it will come back, lah. Baggy pants came back, dude. So, you know.
Yeah, but back to you, Brandon. Like, asking your wife to check you out for 30 seconds. Were you hoping for a response leading to maybe something else?
Well, not at 3 p.m.
hey,
I mean, if that's where you're leading on, then not at 3 p.m. lah.
what's wrong with 3 p.m.?
Nothing wrong with 3 p.m. But I got a place to be. She's got things to do. So not at 3 p.m.
But
lah.
Japan changed you.
Japan changed me, man. I don't know what to say, man.
What's your new like outlook on fashion now? Now that you've discovered this world of fashion.
I still don't really care. I was about to finish my point just now.
Yeah.
Where I was about to say, like, this is a very contentious point, but yes, being a content creator, was being in front of camera, blah blah blah, pili pala, yada yada. I have absolutely no care whatsoever for a couple of topics in my life, and one of them is fashion. I really, really do not care what I wear, how I look.
As
my
long as you're
hair,
comfortable.
As long as I'm comfortable, practical. And I think it's just, again, fashion is something that I feel it's unnecessary. That's the problem with me. But rooming with Joseph for 6 days and 5 nights, yes, did kind of change me. He's the one who introduced baggy pants to me. And he literally know what we were joking about when we were in Japan. Because I was telling him, it's like, after I bought the baggy pants, he's like, "Oh, bro, you look in the low voice. Oh, bro, you look so good now." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Thanks a lot, man." And I told him, you know what? I actually asked him, I was like, "So will you say hello to me now when we meet each other at events?" Then he's like, "Oh, why?" I was like, every single time we go to events, right, and I wear my skinny jeans and like some horrid fashion, right, we would make eye contact. Now, Joe and I, we're not strangers. We're actually friends. But every event I go to, this stuck-up boy, he doesn't come to say hello on, He never ever says, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Even if I meet you at random places, like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" Never even say hello. I was
Really?
like, is my skinny jeans why you never say hello? It's like, yeah, bro, I look at you and I really want to run away. I don't want people to know I know you. I was like, wow, so now you say hello to me and I say, yeah, now I'll come up to you and I'll say hello. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
actually look good.
Okay.
You actually look like a K-pop kind of Korean.
I asked Regine just now, she's like, I told her, I was like, okay, do I look good? She's like, oh, you're just lacking, what do you call that?
A scarf.
No.
A chain.
A chain.
A chain.
A chain. You should have
Yeah.
worn your chain you
I
wore
wore my chain
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you
I
need to
know-
accessorize, bro.
I don't know whether it's me, but like retro seems to be like coming back and making
Oh, yeah.
rounds in the fashion world. Okay, look, the baggy pants that we have, I can't believe 2 episodes in a row we're talking about baggy pants.
Oh, we're still talking about
Yeah,
baggy
like baggy pants today is a little bit different from the baggy pants back in like 2000s lah, 2007, early 2000s lah. Back then it's like really baggy straight cut, but the cutting one, this one is a little bit different.
Correct. I think it started in the earliest one is probably 1970s when they had the
flare
the
ones.
disco, the flare
the
band.
bell
Flare
bottoms.
ones.
The bell
Yeah.
bottoms, you're right. Yeah, that was I think the first baggy pants sort of. And
Yeah.
then after that it tapered off and then 90s came about, the skinny jeans came about.
Yeah.
And then it's a cycle lah. That's why I say I don't care about fashion because as long as I'm comfortable, and I'm glad I'm wearing baggy pants now and it's back in trend because back
so
then in the skinny
comfortable.
jeans, yeah, bro.
Your balls feel more comfortable. Right?
The boys have room to
Wow.
play,
Yeah.
Now it's like, woo, can breathe again, bro.
You can finally let your kids run loose.
Yes, I'm 3 years behind lah, but I finally entered my baggy pants era. 3 years.
I cannot believe that when I go out with friends, my pants is the starting the icebreaker. They'll be like, "Oh, nice pants." I'm like, "Yeah." Then after suddenly, "Oh, baggy pants, baggy." I'm like, "Wow, what is this?" And it's been quite often, everybody has
Yeah.
been, because
But you care a lot about fashion as well, don't you?
No, dude, I've been wearing the same bomber jacket
Oh,
since
His
I
style
bought
has
it.
never
Oh
changed.
my gosh.
My hairstyle has never changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, once during COVID when my hair was long.
Long.
Oh, yeah,
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves hair.
Yeah, because
The
I,
John
I was gonna go out and cut my hair. Say, "Hey, don't cut your hair lah. Later the barber got COVID, how? Then you get it." Then I'm like, "Okay, I'll stay home." And after that,
But Jin has this one. Ryan would know. He's got this one legendary bomber jacket.
His black color one.
It's black
the
colour.
black
And there's
color
one
bomber
green
jacket.
colour one
And
as
there's a
well.
green one as well. Yeah.
And I don't know if you still have it or not, but you wore it for like every single event, every single time you went out.
Yeah.
There's this bomber jacket that you always.
It's
wear,
always a
right?
white t-shirt and a bomber jacket. And
Correct.
that's it. That's all he
yeah,
wears.
I got it from Zara.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it at home.
Yeah.
I can't fit in there anymore.
Keep it.
Yeah.
It'll come back.
Like
in
there's,
trend.
I don't know, but yeah, I felt. You know why I wore bomber jackets? I really envy people who can wear jeans and a t-shirt and look good.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not very much on the very well-built side.
Right.
So I have very round shoulders. Yes, I'm tall, but like I've got very skinny legs. So last time some of my colleagues used to make fun of me. My colleagues who are Indians. Hey, you got Indian legs, because my body is big, but my legs are very skinny. Maybe because I don't.
You skip leg day.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, what leg day? He doesn't go to the gym. He skip every day.
I skip every day.
What? Yeah.
So every time I wore a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, right, I will look at the mirror and I don't think I look good. So to basically kind of make myself feel more confident, I'll wear a bomber jacket because it kind of gives you that very squared-shouldered look.
Correct. And the cutting is just nice. It cuts off at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shoulder.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it like goes like that and then down.
And that's the only reason why I wear a jacket. There's no reason. It's not because I'm cold.
Yeah.
Some people be like, hey, you know, hot man. I was like, shut up. Okay, don't go to that. Don't go to that question over there. Now, you know, yeah, you know. So until everyone's like, "Hey, Jin, you same old Jin lah," you know what I mean, the kind of thing.
Oh, you have never changed your style, but I'm glad you know, you're obviously keeping up with trends right now.
Yeah, because of Joseph. I can't believe Joseph has actually gotten both of them.
Joseph is the one got into Carhartt.
Yeah.
He's into Carhartt now.
Yeah, but what's been up, man, Brandon? How have you been?
I've been good, you know. I've been obviously now my fashion is upgraded already.
Okay.
And,
Yes, we've established that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very, very proud of my fashion sense. I feel like I'm more confident to go for events now.
I like how you went to the airport to surprise your wife.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, what happened, huh? Bro, I saw the video. I'm
For
like,
context, Brandon uploaded a video of him going to KLIA to try to surprise his wife who was coming back from
He went
the
all
States.
out. He
I
went
went all
all
out, man.
out.
You
I
wore
went
a
all
suit. Was it a suit?
I wore a
A
full-on suit.
suit.
It's a proper-
bouquet of flowers.
And you know what?
Right?
This guy is the first thing he replied me. Oh, why no baggy pants? Comment on the video lah. People work so hard. Where's your baggy
No,
pants?
I thought you would show up as your new self to surprise your wife, and your wife would be like,
A suit is still a statement,
suit
lah.
lah,
A suit is
bro.
still a statement.
but that suit looks like it's 10 years old and you're trying
It
so
probably
so
is.
hard to fit into that
What's
suit,
that, your
bro.
wedding suit?
It's more than 10 years old.
It looks exactly. He's like he never. The long sleeve there, right? He didn't button it mainly because it's not for style. It probably couldn't fit. Yeah, I look at it. It's like it's so obvious he can't fit into this suit, but he's forcing himself to.
Yeah,
Because
it's so
I
tight.
understand that because we're both married.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're more prosperous now.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
don't. Actually, come to think of it, Michelle and I were talking about how Brandon has put on a bit of weight, but you look good. You still look good.
Thank you. Yeah, I
Wait,
have put on a lot of
so
weight.
what was the idea behind
Nah,
your...
it's just because, okay, here's the thing, right? I didn't know this, but I'm actually really clingy.
Oh,
yes.
Is this something new you found out about yourself?
Bro, I'm super duper clingy, bro. Like 2 weeks I didn't see her, right? I miss my wife so much.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I think, you know why? I think because when we got married, right? We got married during MCO at the, where it was lockdown.
Yeah.
So we spent each and every waking moment with each other at home, not same office, same bed, same room, same house, under the same roof, everything together. And this was the first time in almost 4 years of marriage that we were spending more than, this is the longest we spent apart, 2 weeks. And it's so funny because I went to the airport, right? So right, I was so extra. I was dressed in a suit. I was wearing I was holding a bouquet of roses. I had tripod, the camera there, and everything like that. And I was like, oh man, everyone started looking at me. I was like, oh darn it. And then this guy standing beside me, he was holding a bouquet of flowers. So I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna make conversation with this guy. Like, oh finally. I was like, I stood there beside him, and he was like, I asked him, I was like, oh, so you're waiting for someone special as well? He's like, yeah. I said, how about you? I said, yeah, I'm waiting for my wife. I haven't seen her for quite some time. And then he's like, oh, that's awesome. It's like, and he asked me how long haven't you seen her? I was like, 2 weeks. Then his face was just,
Then
Continue.
because he thought it's gonna be 2 years or 2 weeks. And then I asked him, I was like, oh, he was holding a big bouquet of roses. So I was like, oh, who are you waiting for? And I expected him to say like my wife, my girlfriend I haven't seen for 2 years. Oh, I'm waiting for my client. What the heck? Are you? I was like, are you serious? Are you actually serious?
Bro.
And I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for my client. I was like, who's your client? Like a female? They're like, oh, it's a male client from Uganda. I was like, dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's literally waiting for a client. And-
Malaysian hospitality.
oh, and I was like, is
Bro,
it
it's a multi-million contract on the line, bro.
exactly what I said. I was like, is this standard protocol for you to pass roses to your clients when they come over through KLIA? He's like, I don't know, it's my first time doing this. I was like, did your boss send you? How long have you been on this job? It's like, 2 weeks. I was like, I think you're being pranked.
Yeah,
by
your boss is setting you
Yeah,
up.
I think I said, I'm so sorry, but I think you're being like conned by your boss right now because nobody sends a bouquet of roses to a Ugandan man walking through KLIA.
Bro,
saying,
what if
"Welcome
his
to
boss
Malaysia."
actually sent him there?
That's why it's so funny, but he's a fan. He looked at me and he's like, I think I know you.
Oh, really?
Then he's like, I think I watched you on this
YouTube.
channel.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, is it called Genie Boy TV? Yeah, I watched you on Genie Boy TV. I was like,
Okay.
yeah, that's awesome.
Did you get his
So,
name? Okay, never mind. Don't say.
Yeah. But he helped to shoot the thing and everything. So it's
I was
very nice.
expecting you to say that, oh yeah, when I ask you who you waiting for, yeah, my girlfriend. How long have you seen her for? Yeah, for 5 years.
yeah.
Yeah, mine was 2 weeks, bro.
I was about to draw the
Whoa.
conclusion is the longer you've not seen your other half, the bigger the bouquet. But this just went poof, left off center. I was like, oh.
He said I was waiting for a client. I'm not even exaggerating. This is a true story.
Dude, I don't think you
were
were last in an LDR, man.
I die, bro. So I
think you would
realized,
straight up die.
you know, when we were in Japan, I was walking around and everything like that. And obviously, other talents like, Alex, Shufei, and Chubby were like, Brandon, what are you doing? And I was constantly on my phone. And I was just texting. It's quite embarrassing, but I was texting like sweet nothings to my wife. And she was in US. So we were like, I don't know how many hours, but her day is my night. My night is her day. So we only had that few hours of window of opportunity to speak to one
chat,
another.
yeah.
And I cherish those moments so much. So even while I was walking, I was texting her, I miss you so much. And I just realized that, oh my gosh, Brandon, you are a super clingy guy. So it's a new thing I found out in Japan. Like, I can do fashion. I am a very clingy husband.
Whoa!
And,
Don't get ahead of
hey,
yourself here, boy.
I saw it, I wore it, I bought it. Let's go. Hey, another sponsored time already.
No,
Oh,
not
yeah.
yet, not yet. Yeah. Wow. You've never realized that you were this clingy.
Never, because we were always together. What? And then after that, I realized like, wow, after 2 weeks not apart, right? I think maybe it's rooming with Joe also made me feel even more lonely lah. Because you guys tai low sleeping beside you, and snoring like crazy.
You snore?
Dude,
You snore like crazy too?
You snoring.
Calm
Joseph filming
down.
TikToks of you snoring.
Calm down, you both. Yeah, I didn't realize I snored that loud. That's why I didn't realize.
Yeah, it always starts with that.
Yeah, Joseph snores a lot as well.
Really?
Both of us were going at it like each
His
other.
nose is so big, I would expect the airflow to be smooth. Oh, funny.
I'm sorry for those who are watching and wanting something out of value of this. We hope we are entertaining you enough right now.
Hey, I just went, speaking of nose, I don't know, oh man, I know why we're talking. I went to an ENT specialist last Saturday. Because for context, Kazel had a bit of an ear pain and then had to run a little bit of a fever. And then we were like, oh, okay, cool. Ear pain, fever. So ear pain, we thought ear. So ear ENT specialist. I went there. Long story short, found a very big stack of gold stuck in her ear.
Normal.
Yeah,
It's
very
quite
big,
normal.
bro, very big, bro. It's like not 10, half a 10-cent coin. Yeah,
Quite big,
yeah, quite big. So
Hey, wait.
it's
Hey,
quite-
I saw the
small,
video,
eh?
the one
Michelle posted, yeah.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
they pull out the whole thing.
I like how Michelle posted it and told the whole entire household, don't show your stories to Kazel because she will start flipping that.
That's what came out from her ear.
No, she'll start flipping that everybody's watching it. So all of us have to keep really, really quiet. But Kazel, if you're old enough and you watch this, it's your mom's fault.
But you're a very brave girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so I think Michelle brought her first because I was working. And then last Saturday was the follow-up. So I told Michelle, like, never ever in my life have I ever gone for like an ENT. Is it ear, nose, throat
Yeah.
specialist
Ear, nose,
to do a checkup, lah, right? So I told her, like, okay, cool. I want to go check, lah, just to make sure that everything's okay. Went there. So Kazel was scared. So as the father, I had to show an example of how there's nothing to be worried about. So I went there. And man, dude, this was quite interesting. He took out a very long pole, like super long, sanitized it, flipped the switch, super bright light, and he went into my nose. And what you think your nose looks like, it is not like that, man. I'm like, I held my breath for the long.
You were watching the video?
Yeah,
as
I was
he
watching the
doing-
video. Bro, it was a live stream, bro. It was an Instagram live. Watching that thing.
You should like open a Twitch account and just stream your nose stream.
Because, we all did COVID tests, right? And they shoved that thing up your nose.
Yeah.
So you always felt like it go upwards. He didn't go upwards. He went in. And
So it goes like
was
in, like towards your brain, that kind of in.
not
To the back of your
to
head.
the back of my nose.
But surely you
Yeah.
have the gag reflex.
No,
thing, you had-
get reflex.
Huh.
I felt like the whole entire time when it was going deeper and deeper, in my mind I was thinking I'm gonna get a gag reflex, or I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna sneeze, or I'm gonna jolt. I'm gonna whatever. But he went in and in. I was like, when is this gonna stop? And then after that, it started getting interesting. Oh wow! And then apparently there's actually two things. I don't know what they're called, so I don't want to say it because I will scientifically, obviously, 100% get it wrong. But there's these two things that flare up when you have allergies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The tonsils. No, tonsils are
No,
not
The
bad.
throat.
mu-
Yeah.
throat.
And if these things keep flaring up, because of allergies, they would have to surgically treat it so that it'll be smaller, and then therefore airflow is better. So he said that, those things that you have in there is quite flared up. So you have a bit of allergies, huh? So he took something, sprayed it in my nose, and all of a sudden my airflow was like, whoa, super good.
What?
Like
what
the
does
Dyson airflow.
I'm more curious. What does the inside of your nose look like?
Yeah.
Actually, very
Just a
simple.
lot of hair lah.
No.
What was that?
The camera will go in, and then comes the forest first. After the
forest.
Yeah, the forest is
Okay,
your nose hair lah.
yeah,
The
yeah.
forest is your nose
What's
hair.
behind the forest?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Completely clear.
Huh.
Yeah, dude.
No mucus,
And
no
it's a-
pasty, nothing.
If got mucus means got allergy. So mine was
Ah.
was completely fine, but
Wow.
those little things flared up a little bit, so you have mild allergy. So yeah, and when it goes in, and then after that, I was holding my breath because I was so scared. I was scared. The doctor was like, "Yo, it's nothing to be worried about, nah. Breathe." Then when I breathe, right, it's like the Honda VTEC engine valve open. The thing's like, suddenly got like valve open. Then I was like, oh.
Do you look at the video and just keep breathing?
Yeah, I kept
Valve
breathing. I
opening.
kept breathing. I see that valve open close. I was like, wow.
So cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. I encourage it lah, because
Would anyone be able to do this? Anyone can do, right? This checkup. It's not.
yeah, anyone can.
Oh,
do
I
it.
thought you mean can anyone just put a thing up your
No,
nose?
no. I was like, would you recommend this to anyone and everyone?
I mean, it's a medical
I mean,
checkup,
like,
right?
it's a
Right.
medical checkup
Yeah.
because what he did was he went all the way back, and when he went deeper and deeper and deeper, and no matter how deep he went, right, I was like, I didn't feel a thing. Specialist number one. Number two is, and he explained a lot of things. Okay, this is your nose hair. So it's really, it's like you're going through like a forest, and after you see the fields, you know what I mean?
Whoa.
The nose hair is only in one certain area, so that's supposed to basically catch all the dirt.
It's the
lah.
filter,
like-
it's the
yeah.
filter.
So what the problem I have is my nose passage is very narrow because of the allergy, and because of that, the airflow is a lot more. The pressure is a lot more. How do I explain it?
It's restricted, the airflow.
It's restricted, and then when you breathe in, right, there's no time for it to. Okay, let me explain this, and maybe you guys get it. So if I have a hole and I blow the same power of air through that hole,
Yeah.
but when I close the hole, it becomes more faster. The pressure
Yeah,
becomes
yeah,
harder.
yeah.
So it's like that. So because of that, right, I have crusting in my nose.
Crusting.
Yeah, like the skin become dry.
Oh.
So then therefore he asked me to put like, what's that thing?
Basically, high velocity, low pressure.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, low velocity, high pressure. It's
Yeah, so-
Bernoulli's principle.
Wait, he's
Well,
so smart, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Bernoulli's principle.
Correct or not?
Yeah, but he
I know
said,
tortellini.
Tortellini.
No, tortellini. The pasta.
but he explained it like that.
Yeah.
Because the airflow passage is very narrow. Hence the air goes through faster.
Yeah.
It doesn't give time for the air to catch the humidity, and that's why
It's
it's
dry.
dry. So I have to use Vaseline. No? Then I'm like, okay, cool. But
So do you like take a tub of Vaseline and just like scoop some and stick it in your nose?
you
every
can
day?
do that, or you can just get the nose spray.
Ah.
Yeah. So another thing that was quite interesting was, so he went all the way back to like literally the
Your
back
brain.
of my head. Yeah, my
Mhm.
brain lah. Or obviously the part where the valve open and close one. He told me like normally nose cancer you will see things here already.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's like, okay, yeah, fine. So for me it's like it's good to
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
good lah
Just
to
check.
Yeah.
check these type of things. So
Do you do the ear one after?
yeah. He used the same pole, dude.
Alright. Next.
Yeah, he sterilized it lah, but ear is not so fun.
Yeah.
Ear is very very straightforward.
Right.
You know how like, some people like to see the pimple popping videos, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't.
I actually like to see ear cleaning videos.
Oh, dude, it's gross.
Yeah,
I actually like it, bro.
I like it too.
Really?
It feels
It's
so,
so
you know,
gross.
like I
Look
have
at
the
their
same
faces.
I have the same
Blech.
reaction to the pimple
Blech.
popping one. When people watch the pimple popping, I'm like, wow, damn disgusting, yeah. But then when I watch the ear one, right, I'm like, it feels so satisfying to see them scoop all the dirt and
Yeah.
like, you're left with a nice clean ear, you know.
Yeah. Do you know how they?
I'm like kind of obsessed with cleaning my ear. At one point in my life, right, every day I'm like digging my ear.
You know,
But I think
apparently,
it's probably not a good thing to do.
yeah,
that every
apparently
day
it's
lah.
not good to
Yeah.
do. They say that if you have any wax build up in your ear, it should kinda
It's supposed to fall off naturally.
Yes.
yeah, it's supposed to fall off naturally.
But then I think I have a lot of wax build up, so I cannot leave it to that
Is
point.
your earwax the dry kind or the wet kind? There are two kinds.
Yeah.
Mine is not too dry, not too wet. I'd say it's somewhere down the middle.
It's just nice.
It's okay lah.
Okay.
But the wet
Yours?
kind, I understand, it's the super mushy one, right?
Yeah. The
that
wet
one.
kind.
I mean, after you shower, of course, it's gonna be wet lah. But like
Mine
a
is
natural
the wet
state.
kind.
But yours is the
Oh,
wet
yours
kind?
the wet
yeah,
one.
that's
ah.
the mine is the wet kind. So but it's so satisfying to like when you dig your ears, you go like.
But you can
you know what I mean?
what is that face? Don't
Why
ever
wait,
make that
isn't
face
that-
again.
Isn't that the face like when you put the thing inside, then you start digging, then you just.
Dude,
I don't
when
know what thing you
when I was young, every time after showering, and funnily enough, my daughters do it now too. When I was young, right, after showering, I'll lie down on my mom's lap and she'll take a ear digger, not the cotton bud, the ear
the
digger.
gold digger.
And
We call
she'll
it the gold
start
digger.
digging my ears, and I'll lie down
Yeah.
there, and I'm like, and I hear the sound,
Yeah.
and it's super
I
satisfying.
love it. That's what my mom used to do for me.
Yeah,
as
and then
well.
after
Yeah.
that, after Keizo had the ear blockage thing, right? Then I was like saying, oh, maybe I should be digging her ears more often so I can take out residue so they wouldn't build up there. And then my mom came in, don't lah, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to you're supposed to let it fall out automatically, naturally. Then I went to my mom, what do you mean, mom? Last time every time I shower, I used to lie down on your lap, used to dig my ear. Yeah, I just did that to humor you and you liked it so much. I wasn't really digging your ear.
Aw.
And I was like, my life is a lie.
But that's so sweet though.
Yeah, my mom
just called you.
the things my mom says sometimes is damn funny. Yeah, I just did it to humor you, like you kept liking it. I'm like, oh.
Oh,
your mom a
find that so
legend,
sweet
lah.
though.
Yeah. So it's very
Oh,
cool.
so
It was very
nice.
cool how they take the things out. So that little pole that goes in with the lights and everything, suddenly got a forceps come out
And
and then
they clip
yeah.
and pull one, right?
They
Oh,
clip
I
and pull
love
out
those
one.
videos.
Ooh.
I've seen the worst one I've seen online, of course. Last time I watched on Facebook. Pull, right? Got a bloody insect come out of the ear. One.
Oh, that's
That was damn disgusting. Eh.
That's
Yeah, I pull. Then suddenly got the thing like moving. Like, what the heck?
That's
Then you
not right.
pull. It's like a whole insect.
I always had that fear of having dog ticks go into
Into
your
your ear?
ears
Ooh.
and then eat your eardrums and then lay eggs there.
Can we go back to what we are supposed to?
What was prepared
What
for?
what else are we?
Have you ever seen? Hey, oh, you know what? I think I highly encourage the both of you to go and do this ENT specialist thing. But check up lah, because
Yeah.
like
I want to do the
Nose one?
It sounds
Do
very
both,
helpful.
We
because-
should do like a podcast episode at the ENT.
we invite the ENT to do a
No,
live demonstration
we do
here.
it. We do it at the
Come on, dude.
office, and then we had to do the podcast while we got the tube out our
No,
nose like that.
We do a live demonstration. We invite the ENT specialist to come here to talk about
I
the
don't
entire
think
facility.
I don't think he's allowed to bring his equipment.
Why not? Just sterilize the thing only one.
No, I think
just
You be the one. lah.
Yeah,
You
I
be
don't
the
mind.
guinea pig. You be the guinea pig.
Make it happen.
Oh,
any
God.
ENT specialist watching this right now, if you know anyone, you know,
Actually,
you're,
no,
you're more than
it's-
welcome.
No, I think I would want to invite the doctor that I saw because apparently he's he's got quite the follow. He's got about 30,000 followers on
Wow.
Instagram. Yeah,
Mr. What?
These
Dr.
days,
what?
man.
I forgot. Yeah.
You need to be doctor also. You need following.
But I walked in and then only he realized that Keizo was my daughter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, and then
Did he treat her extra nice? Because, you know.
no, even without me, he
Right.
treated her really well. He's really good with kids and he gives a lot of advice. Actually, Michelle follows him a lot because he gives a lot of advice about
to-
supplements that are for kids. So he'll tell you very straight up, like no holds barred. This is good. This is not good. Whatever the advertising is telling you is not real. That kind of thing, lah. And what I found really interesting is I've never seen an eardrum before. I mean, in
Neither have I.
textbooks, yes, but when he went into my ear, and I saw my eardrum, I was like, "Whoa, it's like a balloon, bro."
Oh, serious?
Yeah, it's
You went all the way in
Yeah.
to see the eardrum.
It's like that's your eardrum. I'm like, "Whoa."
That's so
But
cool.
you didn't feel like girly, man? Like when you're moving?
No,
I
feel
didn't.
a
I always
thing.
damn scared
Oh, wait,
when you're like
you
that.
were
and it's like,
enjoying
oh,
it,
no.
right?
Yeah. I was like, the eardrum looks like how? No, you know your balloon. You blow a little bit and then you squeeze, and then it becomes white because of tension.
Yeah.
It looks like that.
Oh.
Oh, so interesting.
It's very interesting.
Did you take a picture? You never record,
God, Michelle's got it,
Yeah.
but don't lah. You want to see my ears?
Yeah,
for?
lah. No need. I mean, all the agents kind of look
You look the same one, right?
There's
Yeah.
no-
Yeah. Then when I saw Keizel's eardrum, it's the same as mine. So it's like, yeah, that's a healthy eardrum. I'm like, oh, okay, good to know. You know, for a 40-year-old man to go in, check like 40 years later. It's like, Mom, have you ever brought me to an ENT specialist? No. Okay.
But I did humor you.
Yeah. Because Asian parents is more like, no problem, don't bring lah.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
But I think doctors always believe that if got problem, only bring then or
Too late,
sometimes
yeah.
maybe it's too late. But so it's better to if you can afford it. It's not cheap, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
came
know.
out there. I paid $500.
Ooh, just to stick the tube up you.
Yeah. I think mine was like $300-400. I was like, straight away I got a shock of my life.
That's insane.
I was like, wow.
You sure you didn't pay like influencer price out that one?
No.
No lah.
You didn't post anything. But that's
No,
interesting.
but I mean, like, yeah, he used all the equipment.
Yeah.
Technically, it's somewhat like a medical
So
procedure.
what I have learned is, for consultation, you can't overcharge because it's regulated by is controlled by KKM.
Mm.
Consultation fees is about, I think, what, like 80, 100? I can't remember lah. So the other things they'll charge you, cotton bud, $400. No, just kidding. You know, bro. You know,
Every little thing they
cotton
charge,
bud, ear,
Plaster,
butt, everything they charge one.
Yeah.
For itemized billing one. So
Private hospital or private clinics, they'll charge. They'll charge everything.
Yeah. So, but before we move on, I need to say again that this episode.
Before you do that, bro, Milo, man.
Here's another word from our sponsors. This episode is brought to you by Milo. And did you know that Milo is made with natural ingredients from cocoa, malt, barley, and milk? There's plenty of other variants for plenty of lifestyles. 3-in-1 if you need a richer taste, less sugar if you're extra health conscious, high fiber for a healthier digestive system, and original for pure convenience. There's indeed a specific Milo for every lifestyle. Hey, moving along from talking about fashion, nose, and ears. Recently, SPM results came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quite weird, right? Usually our SPM results will come
I'm
at the end of the
so
year.
confused with the calendar these days.
Last time when we
because
said
of-
for SPM was end of the year,
It
right?
was end of the
Yeah.
year. End of the year.
And
Then
the
it will
result
come out
early,
February, March.
early the next year.
Yeah.
Now it's cause of COVID, they push back the school calendars, and it's so wonky right now.
Did-
I have
did
no
all of
idea
us-
when school starts. And
Did all of us here take SPM? You did.
Yeah.
I did one subject, then I did IGs also.
Oh, you did IG.
yeah,
okay.
but I had
Yeah.
to take BM.
But first things first, we need to say congratulations
Yes.
for getting your SPM results. A round
Yeah.
of applause, please. Yes.
Well done. Well done.
The most important thing is like, I know I say this all the time. Like I say it every year, like a broken record. Don't judge yourself or judge your future based on your results.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
having said that, I'll follow up with Jin's statement and to say that it's not the most important thing, but also not go the other extreme and say like, pelajaran, studies don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Studies actually matter because they teach you. I always believe this. When you go to school, you learn how to learn how to grow up.
Yes.
Yeah, they learn how to grow. Although I may disagree with some of the way how
Education is
being
administered,
administered in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So, school is where you go, meet people, you get put into groups to finish assignments, you get to understand yourself. But I kind of feel like the way we were educated last time and how children should be educated now should be different lah. Yeah, because we've got to understand more things. Technology has brought in more awareness to a lot of people. But yeah, it is what it is. But don't worry lah. SPM is not the hardest part. Wait till you go university. The university exams are worse.
Are they though?
No, not really. Hey,
Are
no,
they though?
actually no. Actually no.
I feel
I'll say SPM was
harder.
harder.
Wait. What did you take in uni? A levels or matriculation? I took what did I take? Alamak, I can't.
You did
did
your
OSMED,
you
no.
did your foundation.
I did
first one.
Canadian Pre-University, which is they
CPU.
CPU.
Yeah.
Fun lah.
CPU at
CPU is very
Taylor's.
fun.
Yeah, so it's 70% assignment, 30% exams.
Yeah. Mine was
Yes.
same.
You did CPU also?
No, I
mah?
did ADP.
Oh, ADP.
American
Yeah.
degree program. Is it
Yeah.
70-30?
50-50. ADP.
They will say 70-30, but it's really class by class.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some class got more assignment, some class is more like
Theory.
exam based.
Yeah.
Like I mean math, like it's a math class. What assignment like you gonna do?
But what I liked about it is everything was application.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everything was like, okay, you're going to apply to this. And I'm like, oh.
What I found the best, why I chose ADP lah for one is because I did not like how the UK study system is. You just study, and then like
Exams.
your 90% of your grades is decided on your final exam. The kind
That's
of thing.
A-levels lah.
Yeah.
Which I did not like. I'm like, wow, if that at that time like you're putting everything in this one basket in this final exam. Whereas
Yes.
for the other programs, it's like it's your progress throughout the entire year.
And you can see your progress.
Yeah.
Because
And-
like that 70% assignment, it's always broken down to like 25, 10,
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Correct.
so like I like that, you can, like what Jin said, you can track your progress throughout the year. Oh, I need to buck up in this class because if I don't get this minimum, I'll
It's
fail
more
this class or
holistic
whatever lah.
basically.
Yeah.
Rather than just like you say, put all the eggs on one basket and then there's so much pressure on that one day.
Yeah.
Or like SPM at that lah. If to many people, if you fail SPM means your future is entirely gone. And what if you've studied that day, your body is not optimum, or you fall sick and you still have forced to go, and because of you're not feeling well, you get a B instead of an A, then your chances of scholarship is gone.
Yeah.
Your whole future is, hanging on that one day of, exam. So, yeah, I agree. SPM was a high pressure cooker environment for me
Yeah.
as well.
Wait, what
Yeah.
did you get for your SPM? I love the silence that comes after that question.
How many subjects you took?
I took 10.
10.
Yeah.
And out of 10, how many? Okay, let's start. A's, berapa biji?
I got 9.
9
Wow!
A's. This guy. The silence was him trying to figure out how not to sound like a douchebag.
Yes. I'm trying to sound like I don't want to.
He's trying to figure out how to sound more
You
humble.
are so direct, right? What else am I supposed to say? Right? I have to be honest also, right?
1B.
B for pendidikan moral. I appealed my results somewhere,
You
I couldn't.
9 A's not enough for
Not
to appeal
enough.
the B.
Okay, I
Oh my
couldn't
God.
understand. I was talking to my teacher. I was like, "How can I get B for moral?" And then you know what I realized?
What?
In my, I don't know about it now, but my time, right? There was a certain percentage of moral that is given. It's attributed to your teacher who taught you, who's gonna grade your kelakuan or something like that.
Oh.
I got a B for that.
Because you're a naughty boy in
I
class.
still remember her name, Puan Tan, if you're watching this right now. I will never forget you, okay? Because of you, I didn't get straight A's.
Wow.
And she gave me kelakuan B, and you know why?
Why? Because you
Because-
were never around moral class?
No, because out of all the students, unfortunately, my mouth is the same time my biggest gift and my biggest downfall as well. I'm the only one who would always talk back to her, and she hated it. But I couldn't take it because for me, in my eyes, she was this very... she's a teacher who had the... Oh my God. I'm not looking at Jean, okay? Because his mom was also a fellow teacher.
Yeah.
But she was one of those teachers who had like... those Puan Sri Datin hair? Who walks...
Curly hair lah.
Yeah, the long
big,
hair under
bigger-
the shoulder, but
Yeah,
a bit
yeah,
bigger.
yeah.
And
Bigger,
she
yeah.
walks with a swagger, and she look at you also. She look like that one.
Uh-huh.
She looks like she shouldn't be teaching in a government school. I just put it that way.
Okay.
Right?
Maybe
So
she
that-
just wants to look good every day when she goes to school.
no, but she had an air of something about her, lah. Huh?
Was she a guru discipline too?
Nah, she wasn't. And then she studied. I still remember. Anthropology. She studied anthropology. Yeah, she took a master's
Wow.
in there. So she thinks maybe she's a bit higher than the rest. I don't know what it was.
Sorry, I'm stupid. What's anthropology?
It's a
Study
study
of
of humans.
As in like human behavior. Like not
This-
human,
you
not
study
scientific
the
lah.
civilizations,
So,
how they...
On more of a sociology
Yeah,
perspective.
correct.
Oh, so it's not psychology lah.
No.
No.
Yeah.
So every time she said something and I thought it was just BS, I would just say that's not true. She hated it.
Yeah, of
And
course
I
lah.
appealed, I paid $50, which by the way, at that time, it's $50 to me was a lot. But I was like, no way I'm settling for B for my pendidikan moral. And then they came back, and that's how I know that it was because of her, because they said they cannot change this. They can change the other percentage, where the result they remark for you.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
there's one part that they cannot change, which is given by the teacher. That
Yeah.
one they cannot change.
So that part, which is the kelakuan
Make
thing,
me B. B
holds
plus.
more weight than your...
It doesn't hold more weight. It's only like 30% or something like that. But
It was enough to make it a
it was
B.
enough to make it a B. And I couldn't believe it. I
so
was
salty.
I'm devastated,
He's
guys.
so
I'm
salty.
31
What did you-
years old, but I cannot. Give me a moment. I cannot. I was so devastated, I tell you. I was so...
Wow.
Okay, actually,
What?
speaking of this subject,
Puan Tan,
what's your
sorry.
opinion on pendidikan moral? Is this really a subject that needs to be taught in school?
Not really. I mean, it's good that because the thing is, education starts at home.
Yeah.
That's something that everybody must know. Every
Yeah.
parent should know about this as well, right? Education actually really starts at home. If at home you fail to educate your kids, no matter what kind of system, like American, UK system, Cambodians, and Malaysian, whatever system you put them in, also, it will not fly with them, because education, when I say starts at home, I'm not talking about academics. I'm talking about character, principles, values. These things are the primary thing, and you should be learning these things in school as
Yeah.
well. But the truth is, when you're in school, there are a lot of factors, a lot of social factors, a lot of economic factors as well that determine how you grow, how you form as an individual. And that's the part where pendidikan moral may help a little bit, because some people don't have that kind of environment. Like, let's face it, we are in Klang Valley, let's be honest, right? We are in a more urban area, but some students, they don't have a very good upbringing, and they depend a lot on school. Maybe the parents are both at work, and so they have to go through an
Yeah.
education system, which, if without pendidikan moral, they may learn very, very bad influences from their friends, from people who are not good examples or good role models. So in that sense, I think Pendidikan Moral has a place to stay because at least gives some guiding principle and forces them to teach them the basic discipline. For example, you have to learn these values. You may not understand it, but now you may not understand.
But what do you think of the application of Pendidikan Moral in schools?
There was only one assignment in my time, I don't know about now.
Clean the floor to picture.
We have to do this.
Bergotong royong.
We have to do this. Masyarakat. What is it called? Masyarakat.
It's like community service. Community
it's
service.
called Khidmat Masyarakat.
Well, you had to help someone cross the road or something like
It
that.
was so stupid.
And you
It
need
was
to
so dumb,
take
bro.
picture and document it.
Literally, we just hold a broom and then we look at the floor. Then the leaf is still there. Then okay, the leaf's still there. The
So this
sampah
is
still
my
there.
problem with it, lah. Like you see, everyone has to take Pendidikan Moral, right?
Yeah.
But in my head, sorry lah, it's not working You just look, just very easy. You look at our streets here, and there's so much litter. Isn't that the first thing they teach you? Do not litter.
Is
Yeah.
that's
I
no
guess the
civic.
teaching is not coming through.
And that's
you know?
why they have now. Our time was called Pendidikan Civic. It was so annoying.
It's
So you're right.
Civic, yeah.
You're right. So theory is there. Application is nowhere to be found.
You know what? You know what I should do or not? You should have.
Send them all to Japan.
No.
No rubbish on the
It's so
Yeah,
clean.
no, actually, Japan's so
So
clean.
clean.
It's so
No
crazy.
rubbish.
I mean, sidetrack a bit. There was one day we woke up and we were on the way from Kyoto to Osaka with the bus,
Yeah.
and I was late because I was taking a dump in the toilet. Right when I
Yeah.
walked out, but before walking to the bus, I saw 4 men in uniform sweeping the roads.
Yeah. They have a lot
What
of
are they
like.
sweeping? Nothing.
Yeah, they were nothing.
But they were still
Exactly.
sweeping.
Yeah, they were still
But they were
sweeping.
still
Because we were at the
What-
train, the Shinkansen, what is that? Shinbasen, what is it called?
Shinkansen.
Shinkansen. And we were walking, and I was literally telling Alex, who was walking beside me, I was like, the person has literally nothing to do. That person was literally sweeping nothing. That was amazing to see
Yeah.
the person at the side there.
No,
Just with
I know
nothing.
I know the
It's
four
so clean.
guys that were cleaning the side of the road before I went up the bus. They were sweeping, and this guy was picking up a leaf that fell.
No, but like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like even like stray leaves that fall from the
Also
trees.
they-
Also, they're all kept
Yeah.
very clean.
Yeah,
Unlike here, you don't. Our popcorn is falling up, down, left, right.
yeah. You know
So
who
amazing.
should sit for SPM Pendidikan Moral? Parents.
Why?
What?
Make it a collaborative thing so that they continuously teach their kids.
Yeah.
Would you go?
Yeah, I was
Imagine
about
the
to
school
say,
call you.
You're the only one
Mr.
applicable
Lim,
for
you
this.
need to come to school now to take your exam. Huh? Wait, what
For
exam?
Pendidikan Moral.
You say
Moral.
moral. What all these education starts at home. So what if they made it like a collaborative effort?
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Where moral can only be passed if both parents and kid sits for the exam.
GG,
Very
bro.
interesting,
There's- You see, right? You say things like that, right? If you really think properly, who are the parents who can actually afford to take time off to go to school with their kids?
That's why they should be encouraged.
No, but
They should make it. They should make it. They should legalize it so the employer also
so-
has no choice.
you
Unless you say the
You
employers.
say that, yeah. You know,
companies.
they have to really make it like, hey, I need this special pass. Like, you cannot. It's illegal for you to say no for me to go to my kid's school to take this thing. If not, it's really unrealistic to do something like that. Honestly.
I remember moral to us in school was like, yeah, this one only pass one.
No, man. I took moral so serious. So I need a moment.
Take
I took it so seriously,
Bringing
bro.
back his trauma.
I can still.
moral trauma.
Would you believe me if I said I can still remember, because we had to remember 36 nila in definisi or 34.
Oh,
I
that
can't
was
remember.
so stupid. Man.
Yeah, and the first one was kepercayaan kepada Tuhan. And
Isn't that the
can
Rukun Negara?
Yeah, but that's the first nilai
yeah,
and the
yeah.
definisi you have to remember one.
I
And
forgot already. Sorry.
I still somewhat remember right now. It's keyakinan wujudnya Tuhan sebagai pencipta alam dan mematuhi segala suruhannya berdasarkan agama masing-masing selaras dengan prinsip rukun negara. That's the definisi.
My God, Brandon.
Wow.
And I got B plus, wey. Walao, wey.
Oh, it's a plus or
I
more.
was 17, Now I'm 31, and I still remember the definisi till today.
My God,
so
Brandon,
that's how
you
big the
went
trauma
Let
through
is.
it go, man. Let it go.
No! No!
You went through the fashion change, thought you're cool. Bro, you're a
And then I
nerd.
just
You're a
whipped
nerd, dude. You're freaking
Yeah,
nerd.
that's what Phoebe says about me as well. She said I con her.
Oh, really?
Because she thought I was like this bad boy in uni, with
Oh.
the piercings and everything like that.
You had
Yeah,
yes, you
piercing.
had piercings. Yes,
Right, yeah.
I remember when he told me. Yeah, I used to wear an earring, right?
2, 1 up and 1 down as well.
One
yeah.
up like the on the top of the ear.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
Brandon.
What do your parents?
Who are you?
What do your parents have to say about that when you came home with a piercing?
I think I told you the story before. So I was very smart. I was in Sunway,
Yeah.
Pyramid, and then all my friends wanted to get piercing. So this was after my Bible knowledge paper.
After Bible knowledge paper.
Done.
Okay, done. And then you go, I'm gonna be a bad boy now.
I still got A plus for Bible knowledge lah.
Hey, SPM got Bible knowledge.
Go.
Oh,
I
okay.
took Bible knowledge. So after Bible knowledge paper, we all went to Summit Pyramid, and then all my friends were getting piercings, And then obviously you also want to get lah, right?
Sorry, were all your friends girls?
No. They were like guys as well.
Okay.
And all of them wanted to get, so I was like, I want to get as well lah. So I think I told the story on the podcast. I don't remember lah. But anyway, I called my mom, and rather than asking for permission, saying can I go and pierce my ear? So I was very smart. I just called my mom and I said to her, I need to tell you something. And she's like, what? And I sounded really distraught. So she was very concerned for me. She thought I got into an accident.
Yeah.
I said, no. I said, I'm so sorry, but actually, I pierced my ear just now. And then I think she was so sympathetic. She was like, it's okay lah, don't worry. If you pierce it, then pierce it lah. Never mind lah, don't worry. I put out the phone. I was like, friends, let's go pierce.
What is this?
So I tell the fact first, then she's like, it's okay. My mom said it's fine, let's go.
Does she know the real story
I
now?
Of course she knows lah.
I want to know what was your plan. Okay, so had she been like, why you go and do that? I told you I don't have piercing. Would you still have pierced?
I wouldn't. I'm like, I'm
Then
quite
how
a
you
good
gonna
boy.
explain to her you lied to her about piercing?
I mean, she will still be happy, right? Because at the end of the day, it's still a win for her, right? Because I really didn't pierce. I said I was lying. I was planning to, but then after your reaction, I actually didn't pierce. And don't worry, she'll still be happy because I really didn't pierce.
Okay. So
but
you,
the fact
you
that
thought
she
it
went
out,
like, it's okay. You pierced it. You pierced it and pierced it. Never mind lah.
So did she give you?
Let's go.
Did she give you the assurance that no worry, I'll talk to your father. Your father will understand.
No. She sure say it's okay. Don't worry. She was
anything is, mommy say okay one. She say already.
So I put on the phone. I was like, alright guys, let's go and pierce my ear.
Oh my
And
god.
I went like 2 at once straight.
Yeah, but hey, I gotta highlight this. More qualified for SPM cert by passing compulsory subjects Sejarah and BM. 93.5% this year versus 91.6%
Let's
last
go.
year. Yeah,
Wow.
congratulations.
Hey, that's great numbers.
Two of my
man.
favorite
Malaysians are
subjects.
quite smart, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't you
93.5
think-
is huge number.
I'm so sorry. But I think, right, I feel like the standard has gotten lower and lower.
For what?
For all the subjects in general.
I don't know. I can't say that for sure
Because
I haven't.
BM, BM, they take it very seriously. I know this one. And for so many people to get 93,
They like maybe people are smarter these days.
fair enough. Like,
Yeah.
actually, kids are so smart these days.
They are, they
What
are.
can I say,
There's so
right?
many other ways to learn, bro. Last
Yeah.
time was just school. Now we can go
So
online.
True. Like
Kids
if
are
you're
so much
really
smarter.
serious about learning,
Somebody
a
would
lot
have
more. There's a lot more.
uploaded a cheat sheet paper. What's it called? Spot paper.
Hey,
Online.
did you guys? I see here this one. Did you guys experience the tree falling? The big storm.
So,
You
oh
got-
my
you got
god.
kena?
Okay.
Bro,
I like how we are talking SPM. and
Sorry,
boom,
sorry.
tree falling.
Because I just saw this tree falling, I was like, shucks.
So remember the news that came out, the huge tree in Jalan, I think Jalan Ismail. That
yeah, in
the one that
KL.
somebody passed away on.
Yeah, right next
Yeah,
to
yeah.
right
So-
Jalan
next
Ismail,
to
Jalan Ismail, right?
Yeah.
Hard Rock Cafe. Yes.
So that tree fell and it was crazy. If you guys haven't seen the video, it was all over social media.
Mhm.
Huge tree. My friend used to work at a building and he used to wait right at the bus stop where the tree was.
Serious?
Yeah, so he was like, oh damn, it's close, so close call, Like if this happened like 2 years ago, he would have been dead.
Because my taman
Yeah.
also, right, during the storm, a lot of trees fell. In my
A
taman
lot.
itself.
I know
Yeah.
in Subang also always
Until the
trees
house.
fall.
So
one.
Yeah, it was bad,
the
bro.
craziest one for me is right before we went on our trip. Okay, we I was on set shooting in Menara Prestige in KL. Yeah, and then the next day we flew to Japan already. The following day, Menara Prestige 3 runtuh.
Oh wow.
Right in front of where we were shooting, and I was like, oh my god, it felt so close, Like I look at the picture, I was like, shit, I was literally just there 2 days ago, I don't know what is it like. Is it the winds that extra strong, or all the trees in KL just giving up? Like bye.
No. It was an unusual storm because that was crazy on Saturday.
Malaysia has
Insane.
never ever gotten storms that crazy for quite.
I mean, we've seen tree branches break lah, and
Yeah.
then usually when you will know when it happens, cause the next day you see the MPPJ or MPSJ
Yeah, yeah,
whatever, they go and
cutting
cut
all the
all the
trees.
tree botak already.
Then everybody complaining, why you cut the trees?
Yeah.
Wait,
it's-
our residents also, they complained to the. It was so funny because the poor uncle, right? Because I was talking to him that night. The tree really kasihan, bro. It's those big cotton tree, right? And
Yeah.
it fell on his front porch. The gate completely
Ooh.
gone. until he was
Damn.
sitting on his first floor, the roof there,
Ah.
like on top of the car, you know. Yeah, it was just the tree was just sitting there. That.
My God, that's
And
so
to go to
dangerous.
his house, I had to go under the tree, you know.
That's
and
so
talk to the
dangerous.
Yeah, I literally asked him. It's like, oh, uncle, you know what happened? He's like, yeah, I'm already talking to my lawyer. I'm already talking to my lawyer. I was like, okay. It's like,
He's
because he
lawyering
was
up.
so angry, and I kasihan
Yeah.
him as well, because it's just him and his old wife. They're like 70 plus, and he was saying I'm not gonna mention where or which one, right? Because
Where?
Cannot. Just in case. So yeah, so he's saying he was very angry because 25 days before this tree fell down,
Yep.
I don't know how he's so experienced, but he looked at the tree goyang. He said he know this tree is gonna fall down. So 25 days before the storm, he already texted the local councillor to say you have to come and sort this out. And then the local councillor said yes, he will arrange contractors to come. 25 days after saying yes, nothing, no one came, and then he was sharing
Sure
with me lah.
enough.
And then he said, nah, today you see lah. I knew this was gonna happen already. I
No,
knew this
you-
was gonna happen.
Funny enough, you can actually see one if you live there, like, if you're seeing that tree every day, right?
They will goyang.
You can
then
see
know.
one. Like last time when my house outside my yard there, we used to go like fruit trees. It's a papaya tree,
Yeah.
and then we could tell like when the tree is like a bit unsteady, already, right? You know, then my dad and I we had to take the saw. Tell my
Yeah.
neighbor, hey, this part you clear a bit first. I'm gonna saw this tree down because it's getting dangerous. Don't want to fall on your roof.
Alright.
If you look at the tree every day, especially if it's right in front of your house, you can kind of tell.
Yeah.
How? Is he gonna one day come, hey bro, cannot, I'm back already, cannot already. I think tomorrow I got fall lah.
You can observe when the tree sways. You will sway more than yeah.
I don't know how he can tell.
Serious, can
I,
see
I,
one.
I never
We
had a
need to
tree
save this tree whisperer at all costs. Okay?
Oh, he said I already know already. Then he said, "Hey, you see, that's why." I was telling him, "Oh, yo, this one, he said, I'm already talking to my lawyer already." okay. Sorry.
A lot of trees.
But I
Dude.
feel bad when they go and cut all the tree botak because it makes the road so hot.
No
That's
lah, they
the-
don't have to cut all the trees. What they need
No.
to do is trim.
They trim, they don't cut the tree, but they trim until there's no leaf left on, you know.
Actually, no.
They really
Actually,
botak,
trimming.
botak,
I
you
don't
know.
think trimming the trees or leaves kind of helps it because it's all about how the root grows.
Yeah, no, that's true. So.
Yeah, even my mom became an expert explaining about it to my daughter. You know why the trees fall? Because you know the roots, it doesn't grow down, it grows sideways. And I'm like, Mom, since when did you become a tree expert? He's like, shut up,
Hey,
son.
is it because it goes sideways, right? And
Yeah.
then at that area, right? Because it's all paved
the
concrete.
roads all bulge up one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is that why it's not so strong already? Because
Yeah.
it's been the area surrounding the tree has been worked
Problem is the
on.
soil moves as well. A lot of people don't know, but underground actually the soil moves quite a lot. That's why you get house cracks and everything like that. The soil actually moves underground, but it takes years.
But I
and
feel
years and
sad,
years.
you know, when I see, because I'm pretty sure that tree, right? That tree is super duper old. You look
It
at the
is.
size, and you go to KL, you notice a good example is the tree outside TRX.
Mm-hmm.
That tree
They
is
purposely
confirm.
preserved it.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
tree is
they purposely
confirmed
preserved
super
it.
old one. I think got at least 100 years old. That tree,
Yeah.
and you can feel like, oh, this tree is like the no pun
Iconic,
intended,
ah.
the roots of KL. You know,
Mm.
like
Oh wow.
back when before KL was a big bustling city, this tree was already here. You know.
Sorry. You can go back to SPM.
No.
I don't think anyone's interested in hearing about
Tree
trees.
talk.
Yeah.
We can go about talking about how to be a botanist right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes.
And then
What tree is this? I've never seen this tree in TRX.
Huh?
That's
Right in front of the
near
main
the
entrance.
MRT station there.
Half the time I'm getting lost at TRX. I don't see a tree.
Right in front of the main entrance there.
Never mind. Next time I go to
Very big.
TRX.
Very,
It's
very
a
big.
huge tree. It's
Yeah.
very nice, and they did it very well where they built like
They built around it.
around a tree and
So you
everything.
can
It
walk
looks
around
very
it, right?
nice.
What's this tree's name?
I don't know, Mr. Pocock.
Yeah. P-O-K-O-K.
TRS.
Pocock.
The tricks is the tricks.
Is the
Is that why they named it
God.
TRX? You know, after a tree.
X.
Tree X.
Tree
Yeah.
X.
I don't understand how this was a list in our top list of topics over here. It's so funny that Brandon actually pointed it out. Trees falling during heavy rainfall.
Sorry, I was
PJ
going through
Patrol.
the thing one by one. I was like, hey, trees fell. Yeah, I was like, and I have the video of like, I took a video of the uncle's house, you know. Yeah, I can show
Subang used to have a lot of tree falling one.
Everywhere. I think.
We have very nice trees. We had those trees that you can find in Genting Highlands one
It's
last
so
time.
off topic, but you know where's the best trees?
Where?
Taman Tun, bro.
Really? Oh,
Really?
The Taman Tun road trees are so
Can
nice.
I just say that I know people are nodding their head, but if you heard of this place called Kota Kemuning, it's in Shah Alam. Kota Kemuning has some of the most beautiful trees as well.
Yeah, but you know what they're doing? Actually,
I don't know what they're doing. Like,
Because you moved out Kota
Yeah.
Kemuning.
I feel I've always drive home. Every time I drive home, I have this thought in my head. So I live somewhere in Kota Kemuning, a bit further down, right? The trees are amazing.
yeah.
But the trees, the leaves and all, whoa, bustling, very bushy and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
great. But they're blocking the damn street lights, bro.
Oh, it's grown to the point where like it's
Yeah.
covering the street lights.
It's like, why build a damn street light if the leaves are going to block the light and I can't see the road?
But that's why your car got light, ma.
Not enough, bro.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought very nice when the tree, they grow this way and then it looks like a tunnel of love.
That's why I like the Tamantun one, because the tree grow until it pretty
Right,
much covers the whole road.
No, it does. Yeah, it
But
does.
the one is tall enough where the street lamps are underneath
it's
the tree.
above
lah.
the street
Yeah,
lamp.
so
This
so
one.
yeah.
yes, so they should build the lamps underneath the tree. Whatever it is always much safer if you are walking alone. If to have a brightly lit street. So I've
Yeah.
always had that thought. So and then I'm like, oh, should I be an uncle and complain to the town council?
Yes.
But no, cannot, because they'll cut away the leaves and then after they will complain against. Okay,
There's
I'll
no
just
too
shut up.
hot.
Yeah.
There's no pleasing everyone lah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot please
Sorry,
everyone,
Jin, you're
man.
never gonna
Me
be
in my
happy.
air conditioned car driving home.
Yeah lah, this one.
With your
that's so
intelligent high beam on.
Yeah.
With my high beam on, and after when the car comes across, oh sorry. Then after he passes me, I stare at him and be like, on again.
On
Like,
again.
So
Yeah.
hypocrite, right? Sometimes you think about it also. Yeah.
yeah, I know.
We can never be pleased.
Why can't we be like Japan, just cycle?
It's too hot because there's not enough trees.
Correct. Exactly, bro.
We need more trees. There's less hot. Then we can
I just
cycle
hope that
more.
like a meteor just just by inches misses Earth, but the velocity is so strong, shifts the Earth's axis a little bit so that we get winter, summer, and autumn.
Wow, Jin is that desperate for cold weather.
I love cold weather, man. Seriously. Do you
I
know
love
me and
cold
my
weather
wife
as well.
fight at home because she wants the aircon at 27 degrees 2 fan when I want it at 16.3 fan.
So your situation, Michelle, is exactly the opposite of myself and Phoebe.
So you like hot,
I don't like too
cold.
cold.
Phoebe
I
likes cold.
Phoebe likes it to be very cold, and
Like
then
freezing cold.
the blanket must cover
Yeah,
nice snugly.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's me. Actually.
Nice one. Not nice, man.
So you have it at what's the ideal temperature for you? Like
I like if it could go to like -1, I'll put it at -1,
Oh
bro.
my
cannot lah,
God.
but the maximum is 16.
16,
right?
yeah.
So
That's why I'm very.
minimum-
I like to talk to the engineers. Why is only 16?
16
Why
is-
can't it be like 10?
I think it's a.
I don't know. That's a good question.
I think it's an
I think it costs
electricity
more.
thing. Yeah.
It probably costs more to go 10 because
You know, some hotels
realistically,
can go.
no one's
some
gonna do
hotels
10.
can go down to 10. You know.
Serious?
Yeah, I think so.
why would you want to go down to 10? 10 is cold, man.
Oh.
Hey, it's summer outside, so it's like 100 degrees outside, but 10 degrees inside, and it kind of meets its equilibrium.
Then
Right.
that's how you catch
So-
a cold.
So because I want to know how do you sort it out, Michelle? Because yeah, how do you sort of
I mentioned this before. She'll put it at 25, 26.
then
When she sleeps, I switch it to 16.
okay, fair enough.
But once it switches to 16, I'll go out of the room, turn the control back to 27.
So you wouldn't affect
So
the
the
aircon.
so the infrared will not hit the aircon, and then I'll go back in and put it there. So when she wakes up, she looks at it. Oh, 27, but why still so cold? Huh?
Then you know what she's gonna do next? She's gonna put it out to 30, 31.
She did it before. My God, I walked in a room. My living room was hotter. My living room was colder than the baby's room, and I saw 28 degrees. I was like, "What are you doing?"
For what you on aircon?
Yeah, it was raining outside. It was colder outside of the house than inside the house. Yeah, but okay lah, never mind. But now after going to Japan, because she experienced like cold weather, it's always a trend of Michelle. It's like she'll go to a country that's cold, and then she'll come back. It's very hot. Then she'll put 16.3 fans for maybe
Wow.
like 2 months. Then after that, she'll start getting cold. So,
So every 2 months you gotta go to a winter country.
yeah, so
lah.
one person will fall sick.
Yeah.
Then then the temperature will go back up. So yeah.
Man, yeah. I for me I can it sounds very strange lah, but I can one of those guys who will sit in the car after arriving home, and I'll sit in the car for 1 hour just scrolling, just watching my videos.
1 hour.
And I don't on the aircon, my engine is off, and windows are up. Until it gets too stuffy, then I'll just walk out. Or I can sleep without aircon also, honestly.
What is wrong with you?
1 hour in your car without the
Yeah.
engine on, no aircon,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
windows up.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
windows
yeah.
down, I can still
windows are up.
see it.
And then I don't realize how stuffy it is until I'm like, okay, I gotta get out of the car. Then when I open the car door,
But you
and
sweat quite easily, right?
I sweat quite easily, but I don't know why I'm in that controlled environment and I'm okay until I open the car door. Then I realize wow, it was so hot inside the car.
Right.
And the same thing with the mornings, because for me I can sleep without aircon. So what I do is normally before I got married, I would on the aircon. Then the room's cold already. Then I off the aircon. Then I sleep with the fan. And if I sleep and I wake up late, 11 a.m. and it's still very hot already, but the fan is just going on, it's okay. It doesn't affect me. But for Phoebe, she has to sleep with the aircon on and the entire night until the next morning.
So
And
how?
If the aircon turns off halfway through the night, she'll wake up.
Yes,
Like legit.
she'll wake up.
So how
Have
do
you
you
tried it?
Yes, she'll wake up.
So how do you
She'll
solve?
definitely wake
So
up.
how do you solve this issue with your wife?
Just
Sleep with the aircon on.
happy wife, happy life, lah, bro. Of course, sleep with the aircon on, lah. Yeah.
Do you sleep with your t-shirt on or off?
Of course, on, lah.
Oh really?
Yeah, but pants don't know. No.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Married man.
Married
jokes.
man now.
Yeah. T-shirt on.
Okay, yeah, I sleep with my t-shirt off.
Serious?
Yeah.
Do you know
It's
it's
too
not
hot.
very healthy, I think?
Why?
Oh, it's too hot.
It's too hot, bro.
Really, yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
hot. I don't see a t-shirt.
Hey,
It's too
recently I
hot.
got this thing called a weighted blanket.
Oh,
you
you
should tell me
yeah.
about
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
But isn't that even hotter?
No, not really. The
No?
the weighted blanket, they don't make the blanket heavier by putting more cotton. They just put weights in it. I don't know what beads are beads.
Eh,
And then what's the point of the weighted blanket?
So it feels like you're getting a hug.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Isn't
you've
that what
been-
your wife is for?
Yeah.
Give you
We won't discuss.
but you see, like, you know, she's not big enough to
True.
cover my circumference.
That is true. Yeah.
Hey, not bad though.
You use it for 2 months already now, if I'm not mistaken. 1.5 months.
About 1 or 2 months. Yeah, I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it help your sleep?
It calms me down. Actually, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually think that the weighted blanket is not heavy enough.
Oh.
It's funny because I bought it and I used it for about maybe a month. Then we went to Japan. I can sleep normal, no problem. Then I went back and I put it on again. I was like, oh, this feels amazing. I can sleep facing up.
Can you custom the weight? Like how
I
heavy
don't
you
know.
want
So
it?
far, there's like 6 kgs. There's 9 kgs.
6 kilo. The blanket is 6 kilo.
Yeah, but it's
It's
it's,
like a
it's-
workout
yeah.
every time you want to get out of bed.
Oh, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. Yeah.
Like-
So mine's 9 kilos.
Nah.
Yeah.
So that's almost a bag of rice, you know. 9 kilos.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
not bad.
These muscles are because of my kids lah.
Oh.
Imagine every morning you want to wake up, right? Your blanket is too heavy and you just end up being too lazy.
Bro,
It's
you
like,
can
you
work
know
out
what,
in
screw
bed,
it, I'm
bro.
just gonna go back to
Push it.
sleep.
Yeah, but it's distributed. It's distributed. So it's not like, you know, on your neck, the blanket on your neck is not 9 kilos, but you know, it's distributed. So it's okay. And every time when you put it on top of you, right, the weight kind of wraps around your tummy and everything. So like,
You feel very protected.
yeah, you feel very
like-
protected. So
yeah.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty but you know, I read the reason. This is the effects of browsing YouTube at night, and then you see something targeted editorials, and then I just went. Now, the reason why I suddenly looked for weighted blankets because I watched these YouTube videos about these 2 guys who started selling weighted blankets. And they were telling a story. It's actually an entrepreneurial story, very interesting. So they sold blankets first, very comfortable weighted blankets, and then, you know, people started buying them. After that, their sales died, like really like plummeted to the ground, and they were like at the brink of bankruptcy. And then they were so desperate that they called all of their customers and asked them, "Oh, what made you buy our blankets?" And they said, "Oh, I loved your blankets, but during the summer, it's just too hot. I get sweaty and everything." So they put it away. And then, you know, I will use it during the winter lah. And then they went back to make one for the summer that is made out of bamboo material so that it's a cooling blanket.
Yeah.
Same thing, weighted blanket. Boom, their sales went off the hook. And then after that, every time they made a new product, they went and talked to their customers first. So it's repeat buyers. So it's a lot cheaper to sell to your current customers than to acquire new customers. Then in the end, they sold their business for over 50 million to a Canadian tycoon, a big Canadian
Business tycoon.
business tycoon
Yeah.
that specializes in bedding.
Wow.
And then after that, I
50
went to do like research on like weighted blankets. He said that it eases stress, it makes that calming feeling, makes you sleep better. And I was like, oh, yeah, I need all of those.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
What's your tagline again?
I saw it, I wore it, I
and
bought
he
it.
bought it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I was almost about to buy the one in Canada one, you know, bloody hell, if like 300 Canadian dollars is 1,000 ringgit for a blanket.
Wow.
Then, you know, because of that, you're suddenly targeted with all the Malaysian ones.
Yeah, yeah,
so like
yeah.
there was this there was this brand called Tidor.
Mm.
Then I take one more Sono lah. Sono is the more popular. It goes everywhere.
Yeah.
So I bought the Sono one lah.
Wow.
I think I need to get one also lah.
Really?
Weighted blanket.
Yeah, I need to get one weighted blanket.
Why you can't sleep properly, man?
Yeah, I've been having trouble sleeping lah, myself and Phoebe. So I need to really.
Oh, but this one got no couple one, you know. Only is a singular one. There's no like queen size one.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay. I get
it's
it
a
for Phoebe.
single one.
Single one.
Oh, so they
Yeah.
don't do like a
Super single.
super single lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm selling this. Hey, Sono, you better sponsor this podcast.
Hey, it really works for you.
Yeah, no, I like it. I don't know if it works. I can't. I can't because the thing is I've never had a problem.
You go sleep in Jin's house one night and then you test and see.
I lie on top of you.
suddenly 10 p.m. Jin want to go sleep. Ding dong, Brandon is there in his pajamas. Jin, I want to sleep now.
The aircon, I will fix it to 25.
Yeah. So the weighted blanket is supposed to make you move less.
Yeah.
So sometimes your sleep gets interrupted is because you toss and turn around.
Oh, okay.
So for me is there was one day I woke up and I like it's like my hands wrapped around my chest, and then I slept that way and I woke up that way. I was like, oh wow.
And it's comfortable, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's comfortable. You know, it was weird, but like yeah, comfortable. But I don't recommend you sleeping on the floor with it lah, because my mattress on the floor is next to nothing, is thin. Because
Yeah.
you know the sleeping arrangement in our house is quite weird right now, because it used to be me and Michelle. Then Kazel came into the picture, so she used to sleep in the middle. Then Chloe came, so I slept on the floor. I'd be demoted or promoted to sleep on the floor. So at first when I was sleeping on the next door's bed, which was a normal bed with the weighted blanket, it was fantastic. Then I missed the kids, so I slept on the floor. Then I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, I should try it. Yeah, it's I think it's like 300 ringgit.
I'm sold.
Oh, really?
Whoa.
Hey, you can.
I'm sold.
You got 30 days sleep guarantee on. You know, you can send it back if it doesn't work.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll get it definitely 100%. The next podcast when I come 2 weeks or I don't know 2 months
We
later,
see
you can
us
ask me
all
about
lying in weighted blankets.
ask me about weighted blanket. Now I'll tell you if it really works or not. I'll review it for you guys.
Yeah.
Because I think I really need it already.
That's so kiasu.
Yeah.
You know, after seeing that video, right, after buying the weighted blanket, right, I thought to myself, hey, should I invest into the sleep market? The sleep market is a few $100 billion industry, you know, because everybody has to sleep.
It makes me so worried right now. Are you like building ARS to sell it to a very rich Canadian like for 50 million? Like, you know, are you building us up right now just to sell us off? You know,
No.
You listen to this inspiring story, and it's like, yeah, that's why I'm doing ARS.
It's quite. I watch all these because you know sometimes I research on how to run a company better. Yeah.
That's a huge topic for another day, man. But
Yeah.
hey, you know what, bro?
What?
Milo, man.
Yes. Today's conversation was very random, but we now like to thank Milo for sponsoring this episode, and thank you, Brandon, for coming on the show
You're welcome.
and
It's good to be here.
gracing us with your fashion sense.
Thank you so much for accepting me into the baggy pants fold. Ryan, I hope to see more improvement. from
Ryan
you.
has never ever worn baggy pants.
I can't find
the
one
problem
that
is you
fit me
couldn't
well.
find.
I can't find one that fit me well. I tried the
Yeah.
one at the GU and all, but unfortunately it
It's
did not
okay.
work out.
This is a good reason for ARS 2025
To go
Japan.
back
Let's go. Yeah.
Back to GU.
You gotta go back, bro. Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Milo, for sponsoring this episode. And of course, right now we have a very special segment. I spoke to if you all must know, Bertrand Roddick. Bertrand
Oh.
Roddick is actually our national diver
Yeah.
who's going to be representing Malaysia in the Paris Olympics. A big
Let's
round of applause,
go.
please.
Nice.
A big round of applause for Bertrand. Very nice boy. Really inspiring speaking to this boy. So this right now is a very special segment brought to you by Milo. It's called Pentas Tenaga. Features our very own Olympic diver and a friend of Milo, Bertrand Roddick, who's going to share with us on what it takes to be a world-class athlete powered with a cup of Milo.
Hi Roddick.
Hello.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, it's an honor to be sitting next to an Olympian.
It's an honor to meet you actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I'm actually quite a big fan.
You know, people always see the surface. Oh, okay, you're representing Malaysia in the Olympics. But they don't realize the hard work that goes behind it. How long was it? Or how many years in the making did it take for you to get to where you are?
I think it took me around 12 years of training.
Ooh.
And then within that 12 years, there's a lot of hardship. I have to leave my family, move to KL to pursue this dream.
Where are you from?
I'm from Sarawak, Kuching. Yeah. And then I had one of the biggest injury currently, which I have to do a surgery, and it took quite some time to recover.
12 years is a really long time, you know. And then like, trust me, I play a game, right? 2 hours, so I give up. So how do you basically consistently push yourself to basically go through the amount of years in order to reach to where you are?
I think it's because of my parents' motivation.
To be honest, I've always believed that all athletes play multiple sports. They kind of like, you know, easy very naturally to multiple sports. What made you focus particularly into diving?
I think it's because of the thrill that I get.
Jumping off 10 meters to the ground, is it?
I remember the first. I didn't jump off 10 meter at the first time. It was 5 meter because the old pool had only 5 meters. I remember the first time jumping off 5 meters, it was like the adrenaline rush. It feels awesome.
I see. Do you like roller coaster rides since you're an adrenaline junkie?
Oh, I never been to one actually.
Okay, okay. Have you ever, started back then thinking that, okay, I'm going to represent Malaysia in the Olympics one day?
That dream actually started when I was 9.
Oh, wow.
So I started training when I was 4, which I was in swimming, and then I transitioned into diving. So whenever, I think it was when Panela made her medal.
Yes.
Yes, and then that's where I think something ignited within me. So I wanted to go to the Olympics.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
She actually gave a lot of people the motivation and also the hope that, hey man, we can do it.
Yeah, especially when she's from Sarawak also.
Yeah.
It's like an extra motivation, you know,
Yeah.
that we can do it. And we Sarawakians can also prove ourselves.
I'm pretty sure you have your friends and all, hey, jokingly say, hey, make sure you get goal lah, and stuff like that. I also would say like, hey, make sure you bring back goal lah. But I know, you see, that is pressure. That is a lot of expectation from everybody. And you as an athlete, how do you basically kind of filter that away from your main focus in trying to give your best into the sport?
I would just think of it as a normal competition also. Because putting pressure on yourself is makes you lose focus also. And you can't perform well, and then you get distracted easily. So I will treat it as any normal competition. It's just that I have to put a good fight within. Because it's once in 4 years of the competition, so I will try to do my best.
Trust me, after this, there are going to be more individuals out there who will be more inspired to basically get into the sport of diving, swimming, and it's because of you and you don't realize that.
Hopefully that's what it is, because I aim to inspire the young ones also, especially the ones in Sarawak too.
Now, earlier on, you mentioned about you watching Pandalela represent Malaysia in the Olympics, and all of a sudden it inspires you. And you're going to basically inspire a whole new generation of swimmers or divers. So if they want to be like you, what is your one takeaway or one advice you would give up?
I think you need to be resilient, because diving is a sport where you need to train a lot. There's a lot of physical, mental training. So when it comes to training, I think every athlete said training is tiring, but the mental part is hard. Because for diving, you have to jump off of 10 meters. That's where you have to train your mental also. If you lose focus, anything can happen. I think train well your mental, it will be easy for you to go forward.
You know what? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now, I can speak on behalf of all Malaysians. We are already proud of the fact that you're already representing the country's flag in Paris. All the best.
Thank you.
All right.